Whirlpool case was a case that Beasley Allen handled in 1999. And that case actually was one of the most shocking cases that I'd ever handled. That case resulted in a $581 million verdict. It was the largest verdict in Alabama history at the time. And let me tell you what happened in that case. We represented people who, through no fault of their own, maybe didn't get the same chance in life that other people have. They didn't have the good education. They had to drop out of school and go to work. They couldn't read and write. And they lived in a rural Alabama. And one day they were out there minding their own business, and a satellite dish company came by and sold them a satellite dish. And at the time, it was one of these real big satellite dishes. They used to call them Alabama Flowers. They were huge. And they sold them that satellite dish, and they put it on a credit card where these folks would have to make payments for years and years and years on a bogus credit card. They charged them an absolute fortune for what they could have gone and bought at the store for $99. And by the time these folks ended up paying this credit card off, they were being charged over 350% effective interest rate. They were charged an effective interest rate of 350%. Whirlpool had dealers all throughout the state of Alabama, and some of them were convicted felons, and they had these dealers go out into people's homes, knock on their door, get them to buy these satellites, put them on the Whirlpool credit card, and sign the paperwork and get them hooked on payments for years and years and years. They sent convicted felons into homes, and they turned their backs while these felons took advantage of folks, because they were raking in millions and millions of dollars. And they received thousands of complaints every year all over the country about what they were doing, but they didn't do a thing in the world about it. We even had testimony that they targeted a specific type of people when they were trying to go into their homes, people that they thought they could take advantage of. And they did a good job of it, except we had some clients that were willing to stand up to them. And we were so pleased that this flim-flam, which is what it was, wound up to be such a large verdict. The school teacher that was the foreman of the jury was a very educated jury. They took their job seriously, and they wanted to send a message to Whirlpool and to other lenders in corporate America that a jury in this county has heard some pretty bad facts, and we don't like what we hear. And we want to punish them, and we want to stop them, and we want to make darn sure they don't do it again. And that is why they awarded $581 million, the largest verdict in the history of Alabama at the time.